What's up, everyone? Welcome to Finance with Tony. I'm Tony, and here we are sharing some ideas about a frugal lifestyle. Um, I, I, I decided to start my channel with a quick observation of my city, and I guess it will be easier for you to understand how my frugal lifestyle, my financial habits play on the ground, and um, how um, how my rules on are implemented on the practical way uh, in in term in the real environment in my real life. And welcome to my kitchen. uh, it's uh, it just it just 64 square feet because it's a typical Soviet infrastructure. Typical Soviet apartment that was built in back to the 1969. um, 1969, during the communist era, and for some points they decided that 64 square feet it's the best space or size to uh, um, uh, to cook regular meals like borscht, for instance, Ukrainian borscht. And I know that when they decided uh, to to build to build uh, to build apartments, one bedroom apartments with one bedroom apartments. It means which means like 700 seven, sorry 300 370 square feet usually. And the Soviet government just thought that kitchen with 74 square feet will be the best size in order to save energy. And they measured how many steps housewives will do when they cook regular meals like borscht, Ukrainian borscht, or other Soviet meals. Not Soviet, sorry, other meals that common in the former area of Soviet Union, and of course Siberia was the main part of it. This time around, Siberia covers roughly 70% of the modern Russia territory. Siberia is the largest place in the world where live people, and that's why I guess it will be beneficial to give you the scoop what's going on in this part of the world, because Siberia has 7 time zones. It's a melting pot of cultures, and also it's enormously interesting place in terms of tangible assets such as pure water, forests, mountains. Altai Mountains, for instance. It's it's a uh, it's a Asian Alps, I would say. And also the infrastructure here is going to be better and better. And also GDP per capita in Russia increased dramatically for last 20 years, from 1,000. I mean, from 1,500 to all the way up to, I guess, maybe 13 this time around. It was actually like 16 or $17,000, um, maybe a few years before. Uh, but due to political issues and maybe other factors, this time around it's like 16. It's $13,000 GDP per capita. So back to my to the main topic of this video. I'll show you the typical not typical, but I'll show you my bachelor's breakfast. I'm single, and so I cook my breakfast really fast, and it cost me not probably less than $1, and also feel free to check out my previous video about Soviet infrastructure when it comes to kindergarten. I did realize that I just recently I did this video, and I just realized that I didn't mention the major benefits of kindergartens here. There are no large box systems or other weird weird food like burgers and Coca-Cola for children. I mean, you can buy it, of course, a part of the childcare infrastructure, but our public infrastructure, I mean, like kindergarten, kindergarten provides healthy food. They always have indoor kitchen, and also a chef here there in right in the kindergarten, and that's why children have multiple healthy healthy meals and breakfasts and lunches, dinings. All of this provides by public, which means free kindergartens, and that's one of the reasons why people love to live here in Siberia, though we have harsh Siberian winters. Back to this video, I'll show you really brief how I could cook my dinner in this really cozy kitchen. This time, at this point, cozy means small. So I'll start with water. We have relatively clean water, but I use this simple, and I use this type of filtration. It is really simple filter, and I use, sorry, because of microphone I have to be closer to the camera. So I just use regular water, and Novosibirsk has relatively clean water, um, and uh, you have an alternative like water delivery companies. Sometimes I order water, but of course um, it's a little bit more expensive, and also I don't mind to use regular water because Novosibirsk has rather modest conditions, modest uh, environment in this at this point. Uh, no, where uh, we have to waiting for few minutes when the filter will done, when we can when we get our water, but this time around at this during this time I'll show you, I'll say a couple of thoughts about environment and about pollution here in Siberia. I did say that the water is fine and you can freely use this. It's really cheap compared to Europe. I guess my expenses for utilities is probably yeah, it's like 2,000 rubles, and which means I guess maybe $20, right? Like 20 and $25 a month for all utilities, including heating, taking into account harsh Siberian winters. I guess it's extremely cheap, and also I live in this apartment that constructed from bricks, and it has really um, massive walls. If you can see this, it's probably 1 meter. I mean, it's really massive walls, and also in terms of utilities, we have some services in order to maintain this territory around the home, around the house, and also you can see this underground parking, and also some greenery outside, playground for children, and another one behind of these trees. So some parking spots, free parking spots, and also quite a relatively clean condition territory. So just 1 minute, and we'll get our water from filter, and also from back to my point.